Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Heat team to watch as trade destination for $163 million star. Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers season ended at the hands of the Boston Celtics on May 15. They will now enter an off-season of uncertainty. If Mitchell becomes available via trade, the Miami Heat could be his next destination. ESPN's Zach Lowe revealed that he believes the Heat could be a viable suitor for Mitchell this coming off-season. Miami, to me, is the other team to watch, Lowe said. They're always hunting around. They've been connected with Mitchell over the years. They're lurking, and they have a lot of stuff to offer in terms of picks and young players. Mitchell will enter the fourth year of a 5-year, $163 million contract. He will make $35.4 million for the 2024-25 season. The Heat have the contracts to match for Mitchell with players like Herro, who make up most of that contract. Miami would also have first-round picks to offer for Mitchell. Their success, along with their appealing living situation, could be enough to convince Mitchell to extend. The Heat were linked to Bradley Beal and Damian Lillard during the 2023 offseason but failed to acquire either one of them. Mitchell would fit the same archetype, and he's younger than them. Zach Lowe is not the only one who believes the Heat could be Mitchell's next team. Brian Windhorst believes the same thing while giving similar reasoning on the May 15 episode of Get Up. While listing the Heat, Los Angeles Lakers, and Brooklyn Nets as potential destinations for Mitchell should he not extend, he explained why the Heat might go after him. "I just want to underscore this because I have to deal with Cleveland. I'm not saying he's leaving," Windhorst said. "The other thing I would say is the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat have been star hunting for a year now. They're always star hunting. They have some players on their roster, potentially be interesting to Cleveland, not as deep in draft picks, though, as the other ones." The last time the Heat acquired an all-star guard was Kyle Lowry, who helped Miami reach 2 consecutive Eastern Conference Finals and return to the NBA Finals. After the Cavaliers season ended, Cleveland.com's Chris Fedor reported Mitchell's frustrations in Cleveland. This included that Mitchell grew frustrated with some teammates' lack of maturity, focus, playoff-level readiness, and a willingness to listen. Mitchell himself caught wind of the report and called it out as a lie, writing the following on his X account. "Yeah, I'm sick of y'all sometimes," Mitchell wrote with a cap emoji. For context, a cap is slang for a lie. Though Mitchell may very well leave Cleveland this offseason, there haven't been any rumblings that he wants to leave. The Cavaliers have some questions heading into the offseason, but it appears Mitchell hasn't been a problem for them. If they decide to make some major shakeups, whether that involves Mitchell or not, the Heat could potentially capitalize. Heat trade proposal lands 5-time NBA All-Star for Herro, picks. After the Cleveland Cavaliers' playoff exit on Wednesday, May 15, the focus now shifts to their 5-time All-Star guard Donovan Mitchell's future. According to ESPN's Zach Lowe, the Miami Heat are lurking if Mitchell does not accept a 4-year, $208.5 million contract extension with the Cavaliers this summer. They've been connected with Mitchell over the years, Lowe said on Get Up on May 16. They're lurking and they have a lot of stuff to offer in terms of picks and young players. Bleacher Report's Andy Bailey proposed a trade that would send Mitchell to the Heat in case the Cavaliers make him available this offseason. This trade makes Cleveland deeper, better balanced and younger. For the Heat, it's a swing for the fences, and a pretty risky one at that, Bailey wrote. It's a risk for the Heat as this trade would deplete their depth, leaving them with a top-heavy roster, Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Terry Rozier, and not much on their bench. Herro was a former 6th Man of the Year and took over the Heat's offense when Butler went down with an MCL injury in the play-in tournament. He won a game for the Heat against the Boston Celtics. Jaquez Jr. is a cinch to make the All-Rookie team selection after averaging 11.9 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 2.6 assists in his first year in the league. Only 20, Jovic showed flashes of his potential when he started in 38 games this season, putting up 8.7 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. But Mitchell will give the Heat a bona fide all-star who can bridge the Butler era to their future without the 35-year-old star. Herro stirred some controversy when he posted a cryptic message on his Instagram story, which was picked up by Legion Hoops' X account. "Be careful what you wish for," Herro wrote in a black background. Without giving any context, fans speculated in their replies on the thread what Herro was pertaining to. Then Herro followed it up with a screenshot of rapper Gunna's song titled "Time Reveals, Be Careful What You Wish For." Interestingly, Herro's screenshot marked the timestamp 4:58, where the lyrics read, "Why they go outta they way just to prove they point." Herro's cryptic posts came a week after Heat president Pat Riley ripped him for missing half of the season with an assortment of injuries. "He's been fragile a little bit," Riley told reporters during his end of dash. "What did he play, 40 games? He might have to go to another level nutritionally. He's got to make some adjustments, definitely." Herro played 42 games this season, averaging 20.9 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. He missed 40 games due to ankle, shoulder, concussion, and foot injuries. Last offseason, Herro was in the trade rumor mill when the Heat were linked to Damian Lillard, who were on top of his list before the Portland Trail Blazers sent him to the Milwaukee Bucks. This one felt a little more real than any of the other trade rumors in the past, Herro told reporters during the media in October last year. "But it's part of the business. At this point in my career, I'm really just wanting to play wherever I'm wanted." Herro has just finished the first season of a 4-year, $120 million extension he signed in 2022. Blockbuster trade proposal sends Donovan Mitchell to Heat, Tyler Herro, Jamie Jaquez Jr. and Nikola Jovic to Cavaliers. Andy Bailey of Bleacher Report proposed the following trade idea between the Heat and Cavaliers. The deal: Donovan Mitchell for Tyler Herro, Jamie Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jovic, a 2029 first-round pick and a 2031 first-round pick. This trade makes Cleveland deeper, better balanced and younger. For the Heat, it's a swing for the fences, and a pretty risky one at that, Bailey wrote. According to NBA insider Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report, Mitchell could force his way off the Cavaliers this offseason. Mitchell, one of the top scorers in the NBA, has the Heat high on his list. The Cavaliers are still competing, but many in NBA circles believe that, barring a title, Mitchell will force his way out of Cleveland this offseason, Pincus wrote. Of all the NBA guards, Mitchell may be the closest to Heat legend and Hall of Famer Dwayne Wade. He will be 28 before next season, 7 years younger than Jimmy Butler. He has a strong relationship with Bam Adebayo and is said, by multiple NBA insiders, to have Miami high on his list of destinations. Mitchell is under contract for next season and has a $37 million player option for 2025 to 26, but he is eligible to sign a 4-year extension this summer. If Mitchell doesn't sign an extension with the Cavaliers this summer, the thought is that Cleveland will look to trade him before free agency in the summer of 2025. If Mitchell becomes a free agent in 2025, he is eligible to sign for a max of 5 years and $269.9 million with the team that holds his bird rights, the Cavaliers now, or 4 years, $200.1 million with a new team. In his second season with the Cavaliers, Mitchell averaged 26.6 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 6.1 assists, while shooting 46.2% from the field, 36.8% from 3, and 86.5% from the free throw line. Mitchell has career averages of 24.8 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 4.6 assists with the Utah Jazz and Cavaliers. He scored a career-high 71 points last season against the Chicago Bulls. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Donovan Mitchell? Leave your opinion in the comments.